Let me ask you a question. What's stopping you from making money online? Everyone's always saying that it's so easy, and there's a reason for that. Right now, at this point in time, the people who know how to make money online know that it is easy. It's like playing chess for the first time. When you first sit down at the board and you're trying to learn what pieces do what, it's tough. But after you get a couple games under your belt, it starts getting easier. Will you win every time? Absolutely not. But you get better and better at it. And you finally start kicking some serious ass. So let me make a promise to you. Stick with me all the way to the end of this video, and I'll show you exactly what you need to do to get your very first paycheck online. Just like I did way back in 2006. I've been doing this for a long time, and I can't tell you how many times I almost gave up. It took me 2 years to make that first check you saw. Now though, this is my reality. I get checks in the mail almost every day, and that doesn't count the direct deposits from ClickBank and Amazon. But before I show you what I do to make all those commissions, let me introduce myself. My name is Jason Roan, and here's my not so safe for work picture. That's me and Chelsea at a baseball game, and check out that beard. People make fun of me because of my beard, but it really all started as a social experiment. I'm a big fan of tales like The Lord of the Rings, and everyone in those books has really long beards. The wise old dwarfs, at least, and the wizards. So I decided to partake in the tradition. After all, it's just me sitting in front of my computer all day, and I don't have a boss or anything that says I can't do it. So let's get back to the story. 7 years ago, I started my first blog. I had no idea what I was doing. None whatsoever. My girlfriend, who's now my fiance, you just saw a picture of her, left for basic training for the Army, and I was stuck with a lot of time on my hands. At the time, blogging was getting kind of hot. I did a little research and stumbled on an unfinished PDF titled How to Be a Professional Blogger. I started working my way through it. I remember printing it out and reading it while I was on the bike at the gym. Those were the days. The guy who wrote it was getting a few thousand visitors a day to his blog and was monetizing it with AdSense and banner ads. And that sounded like an awesome idea. Build a site, put banner ads on it. I'll be a millionaire. Just in time for Chelsea to come back from the Army. Hi, honey. I just bought us a new house. That's the thought that kept going through my head. And that was about the same time that I started entertaining the idea of quitting my job at Pepsi as a truck driver. What the hell, I thought. I've got $4,200 in a 401k that I can cash out. Plus, I still live with my mom. So I jumped ship. I thought, how hard could it be to be a professional blogger? Little did I know. After I walked out of the doors at Pepsi for the last time, I had this weird sense of relief. I turned my back on a job that was paying me $52,000 a year and venturing out into the wild, wild west of websites and the internet. Little did I know that the transition between a Pepsi paycheck to making money online would be the hardest thing that I ever did. It took over 2 years to start figuring it out. I had never set up a website, so that was hurdle number 1. Hurdle number 2 was figuring out what to write about, besides the obligatory "Hi, I'm Jason" post announcing my intentions to the world. So let's see. Hurdle number 3 was traffic. How were people going to find me? And after 2 years of blogging incessantly, no one did. I think I topped out at 15 visitors a day. And finally, hurdle number 4, after toiling with a website, figuring out how to post content and put images in a post and set up the website and work with cPanel and MySQL and hosting and all that other stuff. Learning how to do guest blogging and comment on other people's sites. Just like the PDF told me I had to do, I was still broke. Where's the money? I thought I was supposed to be rich. Little did I know that the world doesn't just give you money. You need traffic and you need something for sale on your website. A money element. It can be your own product or an affiliate product or banners or text links, but you need to do something to make money. Back then, Google was just getting started. Search engine optimization was still in its infancy. In fact, I didn't even know it as SEO. To me, it was just free traffic. So I dove in. I wrote content for search engines. I started getting backlinks. I keyword stuffed the hell out of everything so that I could get ranked. And that's when it happened. I was talking to Chelsea's mom, who had just bought something on Amazon, and she was describing the whole process to me. She found some outdoor light set that she wanted to get for her garden. It was expensive, so she did a Google search to see what other people said about it before she bought it. She landed on a different website, plain Jane website that had a review that pushed her over the edge, that gave her the information she wanted in order to go buy. She clicked the little blue link in the review site and then bought the lights. Not only that, she bought some little dwarf knickknacks and a weed whacker and all kinds of other stuff. All in all, she spent like $200. What she didn't know is that the site that had the light kit review on it, that site owner got a commission. They got a piece of the action. The only reason that I knew that was because I was pulling my hair out trying to figure out this whole thing called affiliate marketing. But I didn't have a list or a following or anything. So I had to figure out how to do it with just a website. That's it, I thought to myself. Chelsea, we got to get going. After we got back to the apartment, I sat down on my computer and started looking to see what people were actually searching for online. Golf clubs, tents, grills, investment advice, dating advice, how to get a bigger butt is actually something people do look for online. I mean, don't laugh. I'm really being serious. People were searching for anything and everything you can possibly think of. So I started building little sites that capitalized on search engine traffic. And I linked every single one of those sites to Amazon or to some ClickBank product. I even went back into my older sites and I started adding to them, following this new formula. And that's when Money Sites was born. Within 9 months, I managed to pay off every single one of the creditors who was hounding me on the phone. Only after I was able to get my phone turned back on, of course. I paid off the loan for my repossessed car, I didn't have any credit card debt, and I started investing in stocks. But the coolest thing is that Chelsea and I could finally go to the grocery store and buy the food we wanted, rather than whatever was cheapest. It was a blessing, but it's also where it got complicated. You see, I was on my computer for 18 hours a day. I was constantly building new sites, writing new content. I had over 200 total websites that needed updated on an almost daily basis. And I was spending a small fortune on domain names and hosting. In fact, in 2009 alone, I spent over $3,200 just registering domain names. And with hosting on top of that, I spent another $1,700. And then passwords would get lost. There wasn't a central management tool that would keep track of all my sites. Some sites had some plugins and other ones didn't. Every once in a while, a site would get infected with malware or viruses, and that would take forever to clear up. But the biggest problem, every time I wanted to build a new money site for a new product or a new niche, I had to build it from scratch. I couldn't capitalize on any of the links that I had already built. I couldn't take advantage of any of the authority that was already coming to my sites. Every new site, I had to start all over, and that was a wildly time-consuming process. About the same time, I was working with another internet marketer on a software project. It was just a friend who I was helping out. The project had one goal: to rapidly create websites with a click of a button. He was using them for his clients, but I saw huge potential in using them for building our own sites that get ranked and make money through affiliate programs. So I used the same idea and developed what is now known as the Money Sites Builder. The Money Sites Builder is a rapid publishing platform, or RPP for short. You can start a new site in less than 11 seconds. Seriously. That means that you can have your own money site in less than 11 seconds from this moment, from right now, optimized for whatever you want. It can be a site that features product reviews on dieting ebooks or tennis rackets. You can post content and AdSense ads on your money site. You can sell banner ads. Everything at the click of a button. And best yet, we don't just provide you with the software. We show you exactly what to do to get your site ranked in Google. So you can start getting traffic to affiliate products or your own stuff, or you can start building a list. The magic lies in how much Google loves these money sites and how much traffic you'll be getting because of their authority status. Your sites will be instantly indexed in Google and will start climbing up the search engines. We show you how to structure your articles so you get the most love from Google and the most cash in affiliate commissions. There isn't any complicated setup at all. It's just filling out 2 fields and hitting enter. Here, I'm going to show you how to do it. We're here in the Money Sites Builder now. All we have to do is say create new site. Scroll down here a little bit and say site domain is going to be Ninja Test. The site title is going to be Ninja Test. Allow search engines to index this site. We're going to pick moneysites.com. Say create the site. Our new site is 100% ready to roll. Hit the link. We're going to go check it out. ninjatest.moneysites.com. Now all we have to do is go in, add our content, configure our plugins. We're going to show you exactly how to do all that. With that, we're going to go back to the video. You don't need FTP. You don't need any third-party software to move site files around. You don't need a domain name. You don't need a website designer. And truth is, ugly websites convert the best. You don't need to learn cPanel. You don't need to know anything about MySQL databases. You don't need to configure your own high-dollar cloud-based hosting or any of that. You don't need to worry about maintaining your sites. We do all that for you. Think about it. How much time would you waste learning about and building your own money site? There's things like how to write content correctly so that Google loves your site, how to name your images, and yes, it does matter, how to build links to your content. It'll take years if you decide to go out on your own. How much money would you be letting slip through your fingertips because your money site wasn't up and running? How much traffic would your money site be going without because you don't have a blog set up? Now think about this. How wonderful would it be if you had a piece of software that built a money site for you in less than 11 seconds? By typing in 2 fields and pressing enter, like magic, your site is set up and ready to go in 11 seconds. And on top of that, we're going to show you exactly how to make money with your new money site. It's a little like giving you a high-powered assault rifle and then showing you exactly what to do with it. I want to share with you the secrets that I used to go from totally broke